Welcome into the DNVR Nuggets weekly breakdown presented by Bojo's. There is only one place you can get a true Colorado mountain pie. It's your favorite locally owned, legendary, unbelievably delicious pizza joint, Bojo's. And guess what? Bojo's is giving the DNVR family a free honey cheese bread with a purchase of any entree. So head over to your nearest location, grab an entree and your free honey cheese bread when you mention DNVR at Bojo's. I'm Allie Monroy, and with me today is Harrison Wind. Harrison, the Nuggets are coming off a tough loss to the Memphis Grizzlies where they really looked slow, a bit disinterested. What did you think of that game?
Yeah, I'd agree with that assessment for some of the game for sure. It felt like maybe a little third or fourth quarter run, and Denver almost had a couple of those, could recapture the momentum of that game, but they couldn't put those together. I thought this loss in Memphis, and I don't think it was a bad loss. Memphis is a good team. They could get the 8th seed this year. They've been playing really good basketball, but you really could sense and you could feel that Denver was down 3 big contributors, Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap, and Mason Plumlee. Against the Rockets, they were able to look like a team that was at full strength a little bit and, had one of their better wins of the season, but they really felt like a team that was down 3 of their main guys.
And like you said, the Grizzlies have definitely improved. The Nuggets beat them twice already this year, but since then, I think they were 8 out of their last 10. They had won. They definitely improved. But at some point in that game, you definitely thought it was the anniversary of that huge fourth quarter comeback in Memphis for the Nuggets. And you thought maybe it'd be they'd do it 2 years in a row, but they weren't able to. Mm-hmm. Now they take on the Utah Jazz tonight and then the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee tomorrow. A tough back-to-back. What are a few things you're expecting to see from these games?
Yeah, toughest back-to-back of the year. I don't know what the Nuggets did to the NBA scheduling gods, but this month of January has been brutal. Those 3 back-to-backs in a row, and then this one at the end of the month to cap it off. Man, and the Milwaukee game, not even 24 hours after tonight's game against the Jazz starts. So not even 24 hours in between the back-to-back. The Nuggets will have to shoot the ball better at home. I think that's where it starts for Denver. In some aspects, they got to play good defense too, which has been a trend throughout really the last couple of months. Their defense has been generally pretty bad. But
do you think that is a big part because of Paul Millsap being out?
I think that's the main reason. Yeah. I think it's the main reason. If you look at the first 23 games of the year that Paul Millsap played, Denver had the second best defense in the league. Since then, he's missed a lot of time, and Denver's been one of the worst defenses collectively. But Nuggets have been a much better three-point shooting team on the road than at home this season. Nobody knows why. Yeah. But they'll have to hit their threes tonight.
Is there any update on Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap? And we know Mason Plumlee is out for 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, not specifically on Murray and Millsap. I do get the feeling, though, that the Nuggets aren't really in a hurry to get those guys back. Yeah. They are confident in their depth. They really are. And I just get the sense that they want to make sure those guys are healthy for the last month and obviously in the playoffs of the regular season rather than rush them back before they are ready right now.
Well, in this game against Utah tonight, they're coming off a back-to-back themselves. Who are you looking to step up in those reserve spots?
So I felt this way against the Grizzlies a couple nights ago. But if Denver would have just gotten a Malik Beasley spurt, Malik hits a couple threes in the third quarter, a couple in the fourth. Yeah. That just a quick Malik Beasley run can just capture the momentum and just capture.
True. When he gets hot,
totally change the energy of the game.
When he gets hot, everyone starts playing a little harder.
Yeah. So I feel like if he can come in off the bench and just change the energy of the game really quickly, that really helps out that Denver bench and just helps the Nuggets out so much. So maybe a little Malik Beasley run, in the first half or the second half can go a long way.
So I know fans have been a bit frustrated with the fact that Torrey Craig is starting over MPJ. Do you think we'll see Torrey Craig tonight?
Yeah, most likely, and maybe they'll put him on Donovan Mitchell. I get fans wanting to see MPJ. I think he deserves, or he did deserve to start a few of these last games. There are certain matchups when Torrey Craig, I think, it is the better option. Yeah. But there are certain matchups when I think MPJ is probably the better option. But yeah, I would expect Torrey Craig to start tonight.
Well, be sure to catch all of our content on thednvr.com. For Harrison Wind, I'm Allie Monroy, DNVR.